does not look good for you. Okay, just kidding. Wow, this lighting though. Gonna read your future. Okay, but seriously, let's talk about labels really quick. As you guys know, I'm an addiction counselor, and so I'm heavily involved in Alcoholics Anonymous. I personally attend Codependence Anonymous. So anytime you're in an anonymous fellowship, you start every share by saying, "Hi, I'm Maddie, I'm a codependent," or if you were an alcoholic or an addict, you would say that. This tends to be really controversial because we say it every single time. Even if you've been sober for 30 years, you're still gonna say, "Hi, I'm Joe, I'm an alcoholic." Some people find this to be labeling and kind of like talking down on ourselves, because words are powerful, right? So we have this new age stuff coming to light that our words are our reality. And so when we constantly put ourselves down and say those things about ourselves, we're keeping ourselves at that frequency. I have a different perspective for you. Hear me out. When I was 16, I started ripping my hair out to the point that I literally had bald spots all over the back of my head. People thought I shaved my head and it was growing back in. It's actually one of the reasons that I work in treatment, because I always had a grace for compulsion that was really difficult to stop, even though you desperately wanted to. So I wasn't going to therapy. I didn't really have any support on this. There was no understanding of OCD in my household, and especially labeling, which was a big no-no in my house. So I took the liberty to look up my symptoms and I found trichotillomania. Of course, I was immediately like, this is exactly what I have. I'm obsessively chewing, pulling, ripping out my hair. And it was met with that kind of resistance. Why would you label yourself that way? You can change, and it's up to you what you say and what you put your thoughts on. So I'm constantly back and forth, battling myself about whether or not I even have this thing, and can I just not have it anymore? Literally begging God to take this obsession away from me. And then one day I just decided to label myself. I have trichotillomania, and it's okay. From there, weirdly enough, I wasn't discouraged. I didn't feel less than. I actually felt empowered, because now I am aware enough and compassionate enough with myself that if I have a bad day, I don't get to wear my hair down. And yes, that was sad, and I had to grieve that, because most girls get to wear their hair down as many days as they want. But if my mental health is struggling, it's going in braids or a scarf, baby. Some days it's whatever that is. Similarly to how an alcoholic has to make a decision that alcohol is just not for them, ever, under any circumstance. They don't have the luxury of having one or two. And so they just decide that this is who I am, and that's how I would actually want to be. I wouldn't want to live the party lifestyle. You make a choice, and it's empowering. Has the world gotten a little out of hand with the labels? Probably. And if you're using it to get away with bad behavior, then this is not what I'm talking about. What I am talking about is owning the thorn in your side as the thing that God chose for you to stay humble and grounded, and then honoring that by taking care of yourself and keeping yourself safe under any means necessary.